Genshin Impact version 3.5, Wind Bloom's Breath. I'm Salvi B. Thanks for joining me. Real quick, we do have a Discord. The Discord is a thriving community right now. We got a lot of people coming in. We're almost at 100 people in the community. It's very active. A lot of people talking about Genshin Impact and various other things, but specifically Genshin Impact, sharing what they're doing, sharing their builds, hanging out, and just talking to each other and to me. So if you want to, the Discord link is in the description. Come and hang out. If not, it's all good. Let's get into the video.
Oh, dear creature, why do you bow down?
Ominous reverbs.
For fear of the unknown? For power that you covet?
Oh, who are they bowing to? What do we got? Oh.
Never seen anything like this in all my life. What in the world does this place conceal?
You have a troubled look on your face. What happened?
Oh.
I can't take it. I think that he might have seen you. Fate has not granted you the right to enter this place.
This is sick. This looks great.
The greatest should never live to remember their fall.
Oh, a little belly action there for everybody. Alright, let's see what she's got. Dea, the eyes of the vulture. That metal, man. That heavy metal. Pyro. Attacking melee. Oh.
I'll make every effort to navigate.
What does this guy do? Who's this?
For intel on the enemy.
Mika. Let's see what Mika can do.
Precision strike.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Let's keep going, team.
Wait a minute. Got a little bit of everything. What? Wait, he can do magic, he can do melee, and he can do archery? What?
That's Kale, right?
Why is this humble windmill such a great view?
I mean, it's understandable. It must have been a long time since you last came to Mondstadt.
Because it is the true.
I only been in Mondstadt. I'm a brand new player.
That's it. I think you've ruined Sumeru's reputation in Mondstadt beyond
Nice.
all hope of repair.
Okay. I like it. I think it looks good. What else we got? Alright, so we got Wind Bloom's Breath. The honeyed scents of the Wind Bloom Festival are wafting upon the winds again. Wow. They crafted that sentence pretty strongly, wouldn't you say? What else we got here? Alright. Oh, so they basically, like, they did it up nice. That looks good. I like the way it looks. I do. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I have no reason to lie. Okay, they got a bard's tale. We gotta play some music. Oh, they got some kind of... Oh, that's kind of cool. I'm probably gonna be trash at that. That's kind of... I mean, maybe on the phone it'd be easier, to be honest with you. With the iPad. The harmonies? What is this? An engineer from Fontaine has arrived in the outskirts of the chasm to study the harmonic ways of things. Fungus mechanics. Ooh, I'm a fun guy. What is this? Wait a minute. Why does this look like an auto battler? Did that not look like an auto battler? Challenge complete. Okay, so we gotta make some food. Spices from the west, the northerly search. Leyline blossoms. Okay. I mean, I got plenty of story to go too, but I mean, to get the bacon. Did it say bacon? Wait, did I say bacon? No, beacon of the Reed Sea. I thought it said bacon. I was like, yes, bacon. I want bacon immediately. That's what I want because I like bacon. All right. So, overall, this dude here, Mika, I just randomly clicked it. I like him. He looks cool. With the feather of the plume as a gold maze, uncharted borders are depicted as clear as day. I like it. I like him. His versatility is like pretty dope. Not gonna lie.
Let's keep going, team.
Is that the first time an actual crossbow was put in the game? I don't know. Please let me know if you know, because I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, no, it looks cool. I kind of actually want to use this as my... Yo, let's capture this real quick. Real-time editing. I like this. This is going to be the thumbnail, I think, because this looks dope. I like the way that looks. Copy. Oh, yeah. Looks good. I'm excited. It looks good. There was another video that I wanted to see, so let's just catch up on some Genshin. Oh, that's right. The Gourmet Tour. The Gourmet Tour. Let's look at that real quick. Okay, let's turn that off. All right, what do we got here? Liyue's Cuisine Collection. Chili mince cornbread.
For the people of Liyue, the best treat, whether you're hosting guests from abroad or seeing a friend off on a trip, is without a doubt a meal of spicy chili mince cornbread buns packed with flavor.
Sounds delicious.
Soft, fluffy bread buns filled with a hearty meat sauce.
Wow.
They can make a
It's like a
delicious
rice ball.
appetizer.
I'm Italian.
Or
We use
snack
rice
to
balls.
take with you on the road. To sample this dish is to receive the wisdom and blessings of Liyue's
The art is
earliest
just so
inhabitants,
sick.
who lived in millennia gone by. Just
Sure.
one bite, and the spice will chase away all feelings of fatigue.
What? Fatigue? This is gonna make you fatigue. Look at all that starch. That sounds amazing. Listen to that. Oh man, that's gotta be delicious. Got some flour. Make sure it doesn't stick down. Let's roll it. Roll it. We're making a pizza. What are we doing here? This looks cool. Look at those hands. I wonder if they cut their fingernails before they started making this video. Make sure they look right. Little bun. Oh, let it rise. Let it rise. Rested dough. When you got Play-Doh, anything goes. Okay, what do we got here? Did he just make that out of cornbread? Wait, what? Is that fondant? Probably fondant, right? That's gotta be fondant. What do we got here? It's rested dough. Okay. All right, so it's got some rested dough here, nice and easy to mold. He's cutting his pieces off. Okay. All right, you got a couple there. Oh yes, that's very, very good. Editing could have been a little better. Not gonna lie. Okay. I mean, I do not have the patience for something like this, but great for everybody who does. Okay, so you put them in there. Right. Then does it rise again? Oh, we're gonna bake them. Nice and hot. Oh, we're steaming them. Oh, they steam them. A long, thin pepper. Those things are delicious. And the pickled pepper. So we got some spice. Okay. Some bacon. Oh, yes, please. Immediately. Let's go. Salt. Oh, you can't live without salt. Salt on the bacon, though? Okay. This looks amazing. Oh, that's beautiful. That is gorgeous. And then what? What is it? You flip it upside down? I don't understand. That looks delicious. My mouth is literally watering right now. You see the what? It's literally watering. Scallions? Mix it up, cook it up, good. Make sure it's good. Listen, I can smell that. Like, I know, like, we're not in 4D, but I can smell. I literally know what that smells like, and it looks and smells delicious. Okay, got some leafy stuff. Okay, and then we put the meat right in the middle. Oh, yes. Yes, I'm making this. I can make this. Oh, and you put it in there. Oh, delicious. Delicious all day. Can I watch somebody eat it? That's delicious. I'm all in on that. I would totally eat that. I would devour that. Food is a common, indispensable part of life wherever you go. I don't have time to read it, but it's delicious. I saw the word delicious. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Absolutely. I'd be all in on that. That looks amazing. I would totally eat. Oh, and this guy. All right. So we know what I feel about him. We got this guy over here,
I played Genshin Impact for the first time in 2020.
Asmongold. He needs to just play it.
Played a game that contradicted with the very
I saw
soul
this
of my
video.
being.
Yes.
I know how he feels.
Nintendogs, but that's not what this video
I
is.
had Nintendogs.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
Stuff like showing people
So
the
you
book
gotta
lore
know.
of
Oh,
the
I'm above him.
cyberpunk universe.
Hold on one second.
Or I
Hold
wanted
on,
to
we'll
check
switch
out
it.
the horrifying universe
He,
of Warhammer. So why did I decide to play Genshin all of a sudden?
Look, it's a content creator on top of a content creator on top of a
Specifically, I
content
wanted to
creator.
have context. Every now and then, someone shares a Genshin meme around me.
He's
So I
so
just wanted to know what the
interested.
memes
Guys,
were
I've said it
about.
so many
And
times.
in a similar way,
He's just
whenever a
so
new trailer
interested
comes out, the
in
entire community
this
gets
game.
hyped. So I
Asmongold.
They
Gold.
love it, man.
wanted
I'm
to know
gonna
what the
speed
hype
this up
was
because I'm not
about.
gonna sit here and watch
I
this.
mean, when you have a look at the new character teasers,
30
they have
million.
dozens of millions of views.
That's
the
crazy.
simple trailer for a guy with a spear has
It's
30
insane.
million views.
We're gonna fix that.
Somehow that's more than the trailer for the lady who pulls out a sword out of her private parts.
I don't
But more
understand. That
importantly, that is
sounds
more
fucking
views than literally any of the hype.
It's crazy.
By Blizzard. So yeah, I just wanted to know what the heck is going on. And so
I know what's going on. You want me to tell you?
What? That is not something I expected.
Okay.
I genuinely expected to do 1 or 2 streams where I play this game for the first time,
Right.
and then I go back to streaming TFT.
Yeah.
But that didn't happen. Somehow, the gameplay and the story are so strong and so good that I now understand why Genshin is so massive. On top of this, Genshin
Hold on.
stands...
What is this here? Holy fuck! So it's actually grown since COVID?
Yeah.
Oh my
duh.
god! Average monthly players.
Yeah.
It's getting bigger every month. Look at this. This is insane.
Yeah, it is.
And why Genshin is so massive. On top of this, Genshin tripled my views on Twitch. So what am I gonna do? Not stream Genshin?
Smart.
Anyway, my first
You
experience
got
with Genshin
to.
was quite a
It's
wild
where the
ride.
it's where the
Absolutely
people are
packed
at,
with
man.
fun, because I knew
I learned that. Look at my channel.
besides it being a gacha game.
Yeah.
So now,
Look how my channel grew. Literally grew from Genshin. And all I did was try it once. And I was just like, I'll try it. I'll try it. Whatever happens, happens. I don't care. Whatever happens. Now look at me.
let's talk about what playing Genshin for the first time
really
in
like.
2023 was like.
Okay.
And
All
don't
right.
worry for any
I
people
played
who
it for the
think
first
you
time in
will watch
2022, at the end of 2022.
I wouldn't
I played at the end of 2022 for the first time. I wanted to see what he thinks.
dare.
Okay.
Also remember, I am only like 30 hours into the game, which sounds like a lot.
He's probably
but
more
it's
hours than I am.
But how much money, though?
Content. So even though I will talk about this like a game review, it is still more of an early impression.
See how he went right to
there's
money?
a lot to talk about, so the topics will be all over the place because,
Okay.
as you'll see, everything in Genshin is really well interconnected.
All right.
Let's start with the most important part of any game. Gameplay.
Yeah.
Specifically, I will split this into combat and world gameplay.
Wait, doesn't
because
Tower
both of
Fantasy have
these
the same
so
thing?
much value, they can easily carry entire games.
Tower Fantasy
That's because
stole
if
it.
the gameplay is not good, nothing else matters.
That's
because
right.
you won't last long enough to experience the rest. And here, I am glad to say, both are quite stellar. Starting with the combat. At first, it may seem like the combat is a bit basic. You have a basic attack combo, a charged attack for holding down the attack button,
Right.
a dash with some invincibility frames,
That's like
a basic
stamina?
ability,
Yep.
and an ultimate ability.
Oh, shit.
That's it.
That's
but
cool.
the fun
What the
begins
fuck?
when you start throwing
Wow.
in other characters.
Did he
Because
really
this-
never watch this? I know I've been saying that I think he plays it secretly. I don't think he does. I think I'm wrong. I think I'm absolutely wrong. I think I'm 100% wrong. And by 100, I mean 1,000.
It's all about swapping them in the middle of the combat. You see, as you're
That's
on your
badass.
adventure, you fill your party with 4 characters, which you can
Okay.
swap in and out at any point during the game,
Yeah.
except in
Uh-huh.
dungeons. And
Makes sense.
each of these characters wields a different element. There are
Yep.
7 in
Love
total.
it.
There is Pyro, Geo, Dendro, Anemo, Hydro, Cryo, and Electro.
It's not like he's
There are
rapping.
Gourmet, and these
Pyro,
elements
Dendro,
interact
da,
in
da, da,
some
da,
really cool
right?
ways.
Like
First
what?
of all, it is not exactly like it is in Pokemon, where some types have super effects against other types.
Yeah.
Because here, the 2 elements always react in both.
Oh, I never seen this. Elemental reaction chart? I've never seen this. What? Swirl absorbs the first element it comes into contact with and deals elemental damage effects. I didn't know that. What? I didn't know that. Electro charge I knew. Vaporize I knew. I never knew that. Swirl. So if you go fire. Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting.
Ways.
I never
Meaning
knew that.
Just as water is strong against fire, so is fire strong
Look at his
against water,
eyes.
because
Look at Asmongold's eyes right now. He's like, what? I'm missing this? I'm missing this game? Is this the game that I'm missing? Am I really missing it? That's literally what his face says. He's like, well, this is a lot harder than I expected, and it's more than just a waifu simulator / Pokemon collector. Look at his face. It's literally Asmongold's face right there in this part of the video literally says, this is more than a waifu Pokemon game. Shit. Huh? I gotta play this. It's literally what his face says.
can vaporize it. The only difference here is that the reaction one way may be stronger than the reaction the other way.
Look at him.
Also, when it comes to damage immunities, it is simple. Enemies are always immune to their own element. That's it.
Duh.
But besides just
Like
damage
Pokemon.
modifiers, all of the elements have really unique interactions. Normally, a frost ability is going to slow the enemy. But if you make them wet first, you can freeze them with a frost ability. After which, you can shatter them with a geo ability. Or you can cover them with plants, which is going to make them burn better. Or you can set them on fire and overload the plant.
Yeah, it's mad combos,
Or how
bro.
about you set the ground on fire and send a tornado through it so that it becomes a fire tornado. And recently, I discovered a lovely combo where I can use a dendro ability on water.
What I like about this the most is the fact that it's intuitive. Like these things would make sense.
Which is gonna
Yeah, makes total sense in real life. Real life sense. It makes real life sense that the game works. That millions of players play the game. Come on, get with the program, bro.
All of these elements play together. And during combat, setting up all of these combos is so much fun. It makes every combat flow like a proper anime fight where a group is working together to defeat the enemy. I really have nothing bad to say about the combat.
And you can play multiplayer, right?
Beautifully. Just remember that all of these element combinations also work against you. So the enemies will often be paired against you with synergies. Expect a lot of hydro mages paired with frost mages, which is gonna make your life awful. But you see, since elements are the core of Genshin's world, they are used in more ways than just in combat. So let's have a look at what the gameplay loop looks like outside of fighting. Have you ever played Breath of the Wild? Yeah, at this point pretty much everyone knows where Genshin stands.
Yes.
When Genshin was first released only 3 years ago, I thought this game was a lot older. I remember a lot of people made videos making fun of Genshin for being a cheap clone of Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, it was very common. I remember the exact same thing.
Yeah, everybody talked about that. Everybody.
Start as a clone of Breath of the Wild.
That's probably why I never played it. That's exactly why I never played it.
Can confirm, it is hard not to draw the line as they are the
100% why I never played the game.
Opening chests, having very similar enemies, climbing, gliding, leveling up your
And
stamina so you last longer, and so on.
the misconception
Genshin is
of
nearly identical in
spending money.
many ways. Which is good. These days, most...
Yeah, exactly. You just steal it. You just steal the game and steal their ideas, and that's all there is to it.
If not all modern successful games take an already existing idea and make it better. League of Legends was a Warcraft mod. Fortnite was a Minecraft mod. TFT came from a Dota mod. Valorant came from Counter-Strike.
Wait, Fortnite was a Minecraft mod? I didn't know Fortnite was a Minecraft mod. Is that true? Fortnite was a Minecraft? I didn't know that.
And in this case, Genshin came from Breath of the Wild. And I'm totally fine with this. There is no shame in taking an idea and making it better. But I have to say, from what I remember, people were really harsh at Genshin at first.
Do you remember that guy that took his PlayStation 4 and smashed it on the ground in front of all the Chinese players?
I do, because I just talked about it on my channel in a different video that you were in because I was watching it and you were there.
Convention because he was so angry at the fact that they stole his game? Yep.
Remember
him? He didn't like that at all. Here it is.
So these things a PlayStation 4, right? So like
Yep.
PlayStation 4 China Joy event.
Yep, there it is.
Showing these games, like they have like Chinese.
And he's
games
got it right there in his hand.
So this guy has like a PS4 Pro.
He's got that shit. Boom, right there.
By the way, like you can tell, it's got that weird like double decker.
Smash that shit on the ground.
Fucking smashes that thing into security steps.
Boom.
Like,
Yep.
Like
the guy in the middle, bro. Yeah, look at him. He was
In front of everybody. He was mad.
That dude is pissed.
Like double decker sandwich style. What does he do? Fucking smashes that thing into security steps.
Oh
and,
my god.
Like, please, sir, can you stop tarting up the place like that?
Yeah,
Can you stop breaking?
PlayStations? There it is. Not this one.
Stop breaking your game.
So that's what actually happened right there.
Can you not break your console?
Anyway,
Here, in front of everybody.
Standing on the shoulders of a giant. The base gameplay loop is amazing. At least for me, so far. I hope it doesn't get too repetitive.
Every game will get repetitive if you play it enough.
Right?
Yeah,
you go out
facts.
into the world,
If you play it too much, it's gonna get boring.
Basic direction, but from that
I agree.
on, you can explore anything at any time, which is really cool on its own. If you see something awesome in the distance, you can just go there.
over there.
Yes, maybe the enemies will be a bit higher level, but you
That's
absolutely have the freedom to do anything. I fought a level 37 boss with my level 3 squad.
Oh wow.
Or at least I tried.
Jesus.
Although in hindsight, you can totally
You got
defeat
one
all the
tap.
bosses from the very beginning. In this sense, it's kind of like Dark Souls. You just have to learn the pattern.
Okay.
With that said, while unlimited exploration is a really
So it's
cool
like anime
aspect,
Dark Souls.
a lot
Got
of
it.
games crumble underneath it.
I would say anime Dark Souls. Not that hard.
In the case of Genshin, it is done in a scarily amazing way. Throughout the world, pretty much everywhere, you can find little chests. These chests give you a bunch of weaker loot, maybe some crafting material, but most importantly, account experience. You get a smaller amount for small chests and a bigger amount for bigger chests.
That makes
and
sense.
you want to level up your account, or as they call it, the adventure level or adventure rank, because the entire progression of the game is locked behind it. First of all, the main storyline requires a certain adventure rank to continue, meaning that if you want to play
I see.
the
Okay,
main
that's
story,
interesting.
you better go exploring.
So
But wow, your
basically,
characters have
I mean, we could go through this whole video, but basically, Asmongold is extremely interested in his game. He's going to play it. I've been saying it so many times in all my videos. I've been saying it constantly, consistently. He's always saying it.
Was coming out, and I said that it would take me 6 months in order to get the Golden Turpion, and then I got it in 6 months. Remember that? I think about that. It's time gated. I won't be able to do the time gated stuff, but everything else I'll be able to do.
Wait, what?
And then in Tower of Fantasy, whenever I 100%.
of secrets.
Wow.
The chances are,
Hold on,
if
what did he
the
say?
ground looks suspicious, it is most likely a puzzle. The best part about this is that when you open a chest, all you have to do
Look at
is
his face!
look into the distance and you can see 8 more. This creates an amazing loop of exploration,
Oh,
where you
it's
stay
like
up at 2 in the
breadcrumbs.
morning
Yeah, I
thinking to
get it.
yourself, Yeah, I'll go for another chest.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you do another one.
Oh, it's 4
Yeah,
in the morning. On
sure.
top of
It
just
is what it
chest
is.
hunting, there is a lot more to
Game looks
explore.
great.
Each region
It's
also has its
fantastic.
own sigils scattered around.
I
These
love
can be
it.
turned in at the big statues of each region, which increases your stamina.
I see. Okay, that makes sense. By the way, all the people that are memeing on me saying that I couldn't complete this, remember back whenever Lost Ark was coming out, and I said that it would take me 6 months in order to get the golden Turpion, and then I got it in 6 months? Remember that?
I mean, this is the guy's here. You can't clown a guy. This is his life. Playing games is his life. So people who are clowning him that he can't do something, it's his life. It's his life. It's his career. It is his path to income. It is his world. Gaming is not just something he does when he has free time, like the most of us, like me, right? Like, hello. Like I'm have the slowest progression in the history of Genshin Impact. Why? Because I freaking have a world that does not involve video games, and I try to cram video games in, and I'm trying to get better for my channel. I really am. I'm trying to get better. But I think we'll this video is going to be super long if we sit here and continue watching this, which I want to, but maybe we just watch it right now. Who cares? Who even cares? All right, we might as well keep going a little bit. I'll skip through it.
I think about that. It's time gated. I won't be able to do the time gated stuff, but everything else I'll be able to do. And then
Once again, playing into the idea of using elements. Speaking of which, I should also mention that yes, elements are widely used in the open world. Wind usually helps you with gliding, but even if you want to simply cook, you have to start a fire yourself. And if you want to walk on water, frost abilities may help you.
Oh, that's cool.
Or they can be pain in the ass.
They have that in Tower
and the
Fantasy.
weather matters too. Good luck cooking if it is raining, but also
Again,
if it is
stole it from
raining, everyone's
Genshin Tower
permanently
Fantasy,
wet.
by the way.
Oh.
And you know what
Just
that
mention
means for electric users.
He's zapped the shit
Occasionally,
out
you
of
also find yourself in the middle of a storm where lightning is randomly hitting stuff around you, or directly you. All of this creates
happen?
an
You get hit by
amazing
lightning?
loop outside of just combat. And so far,
I've almost been hit by lightning before.
why Genshin is successful.
If you were watching my live stream once, I once came down and crashed down, like I did a jump and attack down, and when I landed, lightning struck at the same exact time. Lightning struck? It struck or it striked? Struck. Lightning struck at the same exact time. Thank you. Struck at the same exact time.
Think about it, the reason why the hook is so good is because in a lot of ways, Genshin plays like a modern MMO. Even though the main idea of an MMO is the massive multiplayer part, these days most people play MMOs solo. They treat them like single-player RPGs, but they like the idea of a shared world. And this is the core of Genshin. It is a great solo RPG first, but you have the option to play co-op with anyone whenever you want, be it for dungeons or exploration. Good RPGs
are things easier or harder in co-op if you have a full group in a
I
dungeon?
haven't played co-op. Guys, if you want to play co-op, we'll do that one day.
Okay.
also have to have good RPG mechanics. So let's talk about those. On top of your adventure rank, you also individually level up all your characters with special XP items, which you also find in all the chests, giving you yet another reason to explore the world. After reaching a certain level cap, you have to ascend them by using special crafting materials.
Oh, like in
to
Tower
increase the
Fantasy.
level cap. The brilliance in this is that the items used for the ascensions are different between all characters.
Like
and
in
the
Tower
items
Fantasy,
themselves can be crafted at an alchemy table.
And then, yeah,
They come
because then whenever you click on it, it tells you the places that you can get it. Yeah, okay.
from specific enemies in the outside world,
Yep.
or they come from dungeons and bosses.
And then the
game even
Stardust
tells you
Exchange, that's the stuff that you can buy on the store, right? Is Stardust Exchange on the store? Or some sort of like a vendor? It's some form of vendor? Yeah, okay.
Items drop from which dungeons.
Normal video game
Which
stuff.
reminds me,
The vendor.
We didn't even talk about the dungeons. I noticed there are two kinds. Either it is a small dungeon with shuffled rooms,
That's nice.
or it is just an arena where you have to defeat enemies in time. In some ways, these are pretty much the same to the dungeons in Breath of the Wild.
Alright, let's see
Except Genshin doesn't use physics for their interactive puzzles. But from what I've seen, the pre-made room-based dungeons aesthetically change based on where you are. And that still makes them quite cool. Also, this is where yet another cool system is added in.
What's that?
Based on your party composition, you also get special bonuses. If you have two members of the same element, they amplify each other.
Oh,
if you
wow.
have four members where each is a different element, that also gives you a different buff. So
Okay.
when you're doing dungeons, your team composition matters too. Anyway, back to the characters.
I mean, is this something that like really matters, or if you're good, you can just play it and it won't make a difference?
I feel like it's just about the power. Doesn't matter how good you are.
It does matter. Yeah, they have the resonance thing like this. One thing that's
It
really
matters to
similar
an
that is in
extent.
Tower Fantasy.
I feel like it matters to an extent. Let me know in the comments if you think it matters to an extent or if it fully matters.
Besides leveling them up, if you get multiple
You get,
of
like,
the same
two
characters
void
from the
characters or
Delta
something,
system,
yeah.
Instead of getting duplicates, you can unlock their constellations, which are extra passive bonuses for their abilities.
Oh, yeah,
Speaking
they
of
have
which,
this in
a bit
Tower
later
Fantasy.
the game, you can also level up your abilities.
Yeah, with the
then,
stars.
on top of that, there are also weapons. Not only do all the weapons have different RPG stats, which you can increase by disenchanting your other weapons, but each weapon also has a unique passive ability, which you can upgrade by merging multiple of the same weapons together.
Oh,
On
they
top
have
of
this in Tower
that,
Fantasy.
Each weapon
Yeah.
also has a level cap, and you also ascend your weapons the same way you do your characters. And raising the level cap also changes the weapon's aesthetics.
Yeah,
Which
well, they
is
have
a
that too. Like whenever you get to the Constellation 3 in Tower Fantasy, it changes the aesthetics. Yeah, they have that.
They are more powerful, which was a pleasant surprise the first time.
I don't understand why you play Tower Fantasy instead of Genshin Impact. Okay, it's kind of frustrating. He played Tower of Fantasy, dropped a ton of money, and won't play Genshin because, as we know, as we discussed, as we've seen in other videos, he wants Hoyo to pay him. Hoyo has zero intention of ever paying Asmongold. They do not need Asmongold to play the game. he is going to crack, and it's a matter of time. He's going to crack.
5 artifacts. These give you more stats, but they also have more passive abilities.
Oh, like the relics in Tower of Fantasy. Yeah, I know what this is.
In most cases, it is 2 and
He's
4
just trolling now. Now he's just trolling.
especially when you realize that
He's totally trolling because he knows he's freaking. Oh my god.
damage from defense, or
Oh wait, oh no, these aren't relics. These are like matrices in Tower of Fantasy. Oh no, excuse me. Yeah, these are the matrices.
Okay, he's trolling. Let's get past the trolling.
The English dub is definitely good enough to not stand in the way of the story. Okay. And a bit later on, the English dub can get amazing. But over time, you are definitely gonna find some characters whose voices you're gonna hate. Also, for some reason, literally every single person in my chat knew that the voice actor of Lisa is the same as Evelyn. I'm scared to learn how all of you learned about this. Again, I have to add that the voice acting starts a little bit and then gets better as we move away from Genshin.
I don't know if you count that lower.
Because
Oh god.
Genshin has an amazing feature. Nobody knows how to pronounce the foreign names.
Liyue, guiding us on how to run Liyue for the coming year.
To think I've lived in the year all these years and never come to see this before.
What did he say? I don't know what he said, but he did not say Liyue.
Everybody says.
As Liyue is to contracts, Liyue has a strong focus on business and trade.
You're saying Liyue way too many times.
The 7 leaders of the
They're just saying it wrong every time.
hold true control over Liyue.
What about Liyue? It is super clear at the beginning they didn't know
God.
that Genshin would be a massive hit. So when it came to localization, they didn't even have a director for the English dub.
Yeah,
it is
smart.
obvious they just took the script, they sent it to the voice actors, maybe gave them
Oh, like Lost Ark.
a few notes, and
Oh god.
nobody gave them directions on proper pronunciation, and they just accepted it the way it came back, which resulted in every single character pronouncing the name Liyue in a very different way. Anyway, yes, the voices get better.
I still say Liyue.
Back to the story. Simply said, the story is very good, at least after you realize that it is written like an anime, which is very different from traditional storytelling. Normally, a classic story has a hero who has a problem, there is a twist, a solution, a conclusion. That's the base form of writing a story. But animes are structured a bit differently.
How's that?
Most of them are about groups of people where
Yep.
everyone has unique
Everything
quirks.
changes
They band together
all
and
the
they
time,
make
constantly.
And along
Always.
the way, they get a lot of princesses in another castle moments. But not only is that to keep animes running longer, but it also serves the purpose of giving the characters more room for a build-up. And any anime fan can tell you that build-up is very important, because the payoff is what gives you the memorable moments. In animes, it is usually a big fight between two characters, both of which also had a lot of room to grow up. And I'm happy to say, after you realize this is exactly what Genshin is doing, you'll see that the story gets pretty good. And they also use the classic way to structure their characters the way animes do.
How's that?
Every character usually has a very powerful quirk, but they also have a comedic negative one.
Okay.
In Genshin, this is something you
That
start
makes sense.
noticing after the first introduction chapter. And
Sure.
somehow they pull this one off really well.
Yeah.
So personality elements.
So basically, it is one big anime, and it works. I assume that's why the Genshin anime was already locked in. Personally,
Genshin is the
that's
greatest
why I only finished
anime
the first boss,
impact.
and I closed off
Genshin
the
Impact
chapter,
is the greatest
and
anime I
after
ever
that,
played.
starts the next chapter
That's my.
immediately.
Did you hear how my words? I was trying to get the words out. My brain was fixing the words.
Me in. In fact, after that, the story started ramping up rapidly. And that's both on the serious side and on the comedic side. Remember, animes like to combine both to keep the story fresh throughout the entire journey. And for those of you who already know Genshin, I just wanted to tell you, I did the perfume quest. Oh my god. So far, Genshin
Is that bad? Oh no.
Good lord.
Oh no.
I don't know what that is yet.
twists either, and from what I've been told, it gets even better. Although I have to point out that throughout the entire story, there are dialogue options, but 99% of them don't matter. And when they do matter, they only skip like a really boring short quest before the story goes back onto its rails. In most cases, your dialogue options only affect the very next sentence in the dialogue.
I love
and it
that.
Immediately snaps back.
By the way.
I would say this sucks, but for me, the fourth wall was already broken down by some other games. In fact, even though Mass Effect was always praised for its conversations, you would be surprised how often they do it as well. It is simply just.
Oh, there are many cases where this is true. It doesn't matter what you tell the NPC. It's just like that's how they'll respond to it, and they'll just keep moving forward. Yeah.
Illusion.
Which I'm fine with.
Anyway, if you're like me and you're in for a good story, so far I feel confident. It seems like that's what we will get here. Anyway, I should call out a really good feature for all the story lovers. The game allows you to replay conversations from all of the main stories at any time, which makes it very easy to go back and look for something you missed. But of
Wait,
course,
can you click this play button and she says, "Oh wow"? Yes. Oh my
Yep,
god.
that's exactly how it works.
if you know me, you
That much I know.
Slightly more yellow planes.
Okay.
It is only
Exciting.
after that you get some major visual distinction. Again, I am early in the game and I've only seen glimpses of what the game is capable of. And everyone keeps telling me that things go crazy a bit later on. At least early on, when you walk into dungeons, you immediately get slapped with some beauty. And the final part of the world design is the graphical take. Yet again, it is no surprise that the visuals were borrowed from Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, it
But we
looks
shouldn't
really nice.
underestimate how well this works for Genshin. Even though
Looks
some of
amazing.
is a low poly
It looks
game with
sick.
Graphics, the reality is graphics, which is
I get caught in exploration because I see how awesome it looks that I just start exploring, and all of a sudden I'm like 25 minutes away from what I should be doing.
That's right.
They are doing it all on purpose.
They sure
It is
are.
all one pile of attractiveness to get you hooked on the gacha. And they're
Well, yeah, I mean, they don't want to have, like, hey, here's our new character. It's a fat guy with a neck beard, and he throws Doritos at people, and it's like a new element.
Fat
It's
guy
called
with a
Bruce.
neck beard throwing Doritos. It sounds like a World of Warcraft player. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you know what?
I'm sorry. That was an easy one.
is a lot of exposed legs.
Average.
Of course. But the good thing about this is that the devs are absolutely self-aware in this.
Absolutely.
Which means that oftentimes they can play into it for comedic purposes. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this game has 3 kinds of characters. Sexy ladies, skinny guys, goblins. That's it. Also, everyone is white. There is no variety here. On one side, this is pretty sad.
Well, this guy's a little bit brown. But this one
Yeah.
is too.
Because sometimes I find some badass design on the enemies. And then I realize, yeah, I'll never play as that guy. On that topic, one very popular anime trait is a very old, jacked up guy.
Right.
Come on, Genshin, at least give me that. On the other side...
Yeah, see, that's what I was hoping for. Like, there's got to be at least
I think they'll have that eventually.
Dude, you know, one Giga Chad.
We have to give them credit where credit is due. Even though Genshin locked its characters in a box with some really hard limitations for the designs, somehow they still managed to make every character look unique, which is an insane achievement. Then again, I only quickly glanced through all the characters because I want to get them spoiled. Okay. Also, I expected like 20 characters. Genshin has like 60. I haven't seen that much, but even so, all the characters seem to have interesting designs. For example, I've seen a lot of characters wearing skirts.
I wonder why.
I assume it synergizes with climbing. But some are
wizards,
wizards, some are knights wearing armor underneath that, and some are... Yeah, I don't know what to say about that one, except it is definitely a unique design. Anyway, another limitation of the designs are the weapons. There are only 5 types. A sword, a claymore, a spear, a bow, a book. That's it. All the characters have to fit one of these. If there's a character with a shield, they are only ever going to use that shield when they are using their abilities. Okay.
Everybody in chat noticed that the way he said book. And a book.
So there's no guns?
No guns.
It's not like a machine gun?
None.
A grenade launcher?
No. That was it? What is this? Oh my god. Okay.
That's where you need to be really careful. But again, I am a living proof that you don't have to spend a cent. The base gameplay makes it a really fun RPG without spending...
I'm not a fan. I still think they should have like laws against like buying things in video games that have like uncertain outcomes. I think everything you buy in a video game, it should have a very definitive outcome. Like if you spend $10 in a game, you should know exactly what you're getting every single time, and that's it.
I agree.
There should never be a gamble. There should never be a
I agree with that.
Gamble, or you buy Resonance or something like that as like your crest.
Yes.
Diablo Immortal. It should never happen. There's no value. There's no improvement to the customer experience. All it is simulating gambling. There's nothing good about it. And the reason why every company does it though is because it works. It works really well.
Any money. And on top of that, I can mention another cool thing. To buy wishes, which are the core gacha mechanic, you spend a currency known as Primo Gems, which you can get a lot of from the game for free.
Primo Gems.
It literally comes from everywhere. Opening chests, doing challenges, doing quests, doing events, claiming achievements, reading
Those are all one-times though, right? Usually achievements and quests and chests are one-times.
tutorials.
Yeah, they're one time.
Scratching your butt. Anything you do gives you Primo Gems.
That's the thing,
I believe that's by design so that you engage with the gacha system often.
Right.
That way you are more likely to pay.
Well, it's like if you have, the thing is, like, let's say you have 9 of the pulls, but you need 10, like maybe you buy the 10th one, right?
Yeah,
that's
sure.
The game gives you about 20
Absolutely.
pulls per week, which is honestly fine.
Right. 0.6. Holy shit. Out of his first box.
Grinding WoW. I've been grinding mounts that are 0.1% chance. This is fire. Yes, apparently I pulled one of the most desirable characters in this entire game from the first 10 free wishes you get.
Yeah, I got Mona in my first free 10.
A big point here. No matter how many stars a character has, it should always be somewhat balanced. So that doesn't matter. I just quickly found out that a lot of the obstacles the game sets in front of you can be solved with him. Some puzzles need you to spread a lot of fire around. Well, he has a big fire AoE. When you are mining, a small sword mines a lot slower than a big claymore.
That makes sense.
Of course.
This guy has a big sword.
Oh shit.
And when you are mining unique stones, you need a big explosion to crack it open.
Well, we need to get this guy.
The big sword also causes big explosions. Also, in this game,
he's in.
Is based on their gender and how tall they are.
He's in.
Or balls. And as I'm going through the story,
I know the last one,
in my chat,
He's got to be in.
Thank you guys. And people are totally fine with me experiencing what is referred to as 1.0 moments, which means glitching through the early dungeons, glitching through the floor, and experiencing stories where the characters don't even bother with finishing their sentences.
Who dares trespass on my mountain?
Oh, they have that in New World.
Excuse, can you stop having strokes? Can you finish your lines?
Foolish mortal, come forth.
Is the more weirdos it's going to have if it has the same percentage of weirdos. That's just the way math works.
To Twitter. That place is a hellhole, which is why I'm using it the most, I guess. But overall, I learned that people either really love the game or they really hate the game. There is no in-between. And I'm curious to see if my opinion on the game changes over time. But that's really it. So, let's sum it all up. The game has some really good points.
Okay.
Gameplay is great. Combat is amazing. Story is very good. Besides PC, I also played Genshin on both PlayStation and mobile phone. I can tell you on PS5, the game looks gorgeous.
Does Genshin have autoplay?
On my phone,
no.
I could do dailies on it, but I wouldn't recommend a full playthrough on my phone. When it comes to the bad stuff, so far I am in the early game. And I noticed there is not a lot of challenging content. I was really hoping there would be some kind of a Dark Souls challenge, but from what people tell me, apparently there is not. Every problem can be...
Look, Genshin is not made for people that are super serious.
No.
That's not what the game is for.
It's made to make money.
Like that out in the world, I don't think it's a big deal. I don't care. I don't think who gives a fuck. But they probably just don't want to do that.
Fixed with money, even though you really don't have to. And every time I did find something challenging, it was challenging because I was...
You're like lower level. Yeah.
So in the future, I'd really love some optional harder content. But who knows, maybe the end game is gonna surprise me. Also, the only really scummy thing that you can find in Genshin is that it heavily relies on FOMO. There are events which are really cool,
like every
but the
single
content
game
from those events will always go away.
Well, I mean, FOMO is what gets people to keep coming back, right? I think we watched enough of this video. I think we got the general point. Asmongold is going to play Genshin Impact. That's what is the general consensus here. He's going to play it. He's priming his audience. He's been priming his audience for a while. It's been more and more priming over the past couple of weeks, months, and it's going to keep going. Cool. All right, let's get into the comments. If you're new to the channel, we read comments all the time on the channel because you guys take the time to write them, and I should take the time to read them. So let's get into it. Andrews, Bennett, because he may be healing himself, and Alhaitham not. Okay, so I asked who would win the fight, Alhaitham or Bennett. So that's the answer. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. I'm just gonna put watching out for that. Watching. Your comment will be featured in a video in today's video. Okay, cool. From Umar, fun fact, April 26th is March 7th lunar calendar year. Okay, so this was involving when I was talking about Hoyo versus new upcoming game Honkai Star Rail. You know, March 7th or April 26th is the release date. Maybe March 7th, the name of the character is hinting at the April 26th release date. From Crazy Dave, this is a comment for the comments reaction at the end. I agree with your first impression takes. If I see official YouTube channel post a video regarding what a character does and they show poor damage, then I would also consider that character not be as good as others. It is very understandable statement. Okay, so I said that some people are like, oh, it's not fair. You're watching these videos and you're just taking the character trailer as like final say in what your opinion is. No, it's my first impression, because Genshin Impact Hoyoverse is giving me what they want me to see for the first time. It's up to them to make me impressed or not. It's not up to me to understand that, oh, it's only the beginning. Like, that's up to them. From Raver Cage, I probably won't play Honkai Star Rail because I like my movement skills based. Likes movement skill based than turn based more. They want to play. Okay, I got it, Rave Cage. You want to play an action game, not a game where it involves you clicking and selecting and letting your character do the movement for you. Maybe because I'm used to playing MMOs for this long. Makes sense. It makes sense. You want to move around. No, I get it. Turn-based games aren't for everybody. From Michael Maddox, you say fear, but he clearly says he's waiting for the game to pay him. Oh, perfect. An Asmongold comment for the video. I'm sure Final Fantasy 14 paid him. Okay, so I think I would agree Final Fantasy 14 may have paid him. I'll agree with that. But because it's a one-to-one, right? If he plays World of Warcraft and he's known to play World of Warcraft, and there's another MMORPG that was popular, yes, but not being streamed. Okay, so popular game with a small social media following as far as videos go, small video streaming following. He played Final Fantasy 14 and infected the game with players. Asmongold, if he got paid $1 million, if Asmongold got paid $1 million to play Final Fantasy 14, then Square Enix probably made, Square Enix makes the game, right? I think it's Square Enix. Probably made like $5 million. They probably made $5 million of recurring revenue for his $1 million that he got. Easily. Because everybody started playing it. When he played the game, he made everybody know it was okay to play it. And then everybody started playing it. Hey, yo, hold up. Frequent commenter on the channel. As for someone limited to time play every day, as slow pace of the game might be tough for me. Still gonna play it because I'm interested, but I might have to drop it for other games I play. Okay, talking about Honkai Star Rail, I'm still not sold with some of the character designs aside from the Honkai Impact third characters, so I'm not spending on outside monthly. Also, the intro scenario felt kind of boring. Give it an impactful first impression to me, unlike Honkai Impact 3rd or Genshin. Maybe because it does have a world of impact on its title. Yeah, maybe. I mean, maybe you don't want to play because it doesn't have impact. Maybe you're just not interested. Turn-based games might not excite a lot of people. It's a risk. Lop 90, full 1. Sounds like you're a football play. I'm not really a fan of comparing games to each other, even if they are in the same company. But yeah, some points are valid, like keeping the same animations among other stuff. Yeah, okay. Tighter story than Genshin has, and had a very smart, at first trailer, we see our characters implode. I think you mean implode. and falling. So I think that says something about how the game was worried. Also, the slow pace of the games is rare, and it's kind of awesome to see one would get so many set pieces. Yeah, I mean, Hoyo is going to make a story-based game that is going to take a long time to play, and it's going to have replayability, and they want you to keep playing the game and come on into it because that's what they're looking for. They're looking for replayability. From that dinosaur from Paris. I didn't know there's still dinosaurs in Paris. April 26th, March 27th. Got it. March 7th is the name of the main-ish girl character in the game, so they're taking that. Yeah, I mean, everybody's saying it's April 26th. Everybody seems to be like following this Lunar New Year. I don't know anything about it, but apparently they do, and I don't, and so that's where we're looking at here. Maybe check Honkai 3rd miscellanies. Based on your Hotel Rosario comments, I'm assuming you'd be impressed by the flashy moves. Would be a nice experience seeing what Hoyo can do with the engine in more of a combat-focused game. Oh, wow. So we got some tutorials here, some videos here. We can do that. We will eventually watch Honkai Impact 3rd videos at some point. I don't know when. Okay, cool. Last comment from Aaron Wan. Well, you haven't gone that far in the story. I'll give you a free pass, but the story of Zhao and his contracts with the Rex Lapis and all the Adepti and the God story and Leeway, there's so much more deeper than the contract. Also, collected miscellany is just to show you what the character can do. Right, and that should be impressive. That should be impressive. That's all I'm saying. All right, guys. That's it for me. Thank you for watching. Hope you subscribe if you haven't already. Do me a favor. Do it. And I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for coming.